Hi channel, welcome to another Friday on the 7 Shades of Grey YouTube channel thing. You're in bed with me today. I thought I owed it to you to do this video shirtless. Yeah, so school's finally over. I just finished my last official critique for all my art classes, which did not go so well because I didn't finish my final project, but it worked out, I think. We have a lot of questions. I have like 2 weeks worth of questions, and I watched everyone's videos and I wrote them down, so I'm just going to go over the list. Sergio, people have been answering your question, and you asked what the perfect romantic moment / date is for us. Perfect romantic date would probably be winter when it snows, that kind of like glittery snow. It's really, really flaky and like sort of just like mist, but frozen mist, and it's like magical. Walking down a street somewhere with lights lit and glitter snow, and I don't know, you get coffee and you're just talking. Benji wanted to know what a dirty joke was that we know, and I can't really think of any dirty jokes. I'm definitely guilty of the "that's what she said, that's what he said" jokes. That's probably the dirtiest that I could ever think of. If someone says, "Oh my God, this is so big, how am I going to fit it in?" If they're talking about like a backpack or something like that, and I'll say, "That's what she said," and then she was like, "Oh wait, it hurts, get out." Number 3 was also from Benji. It was a challenge to talk about a comment that someone talked about in relation to one of our videos, and we have to talk about it on our personal channel. But my personal channel is reserved for adoption stuff, so I'm not going to put it on there, but I will talk about it briefly right here. I forget who it was, but someone said on my last video that my glasses were too heavy for my face because I have delicate features, which, thank you, by the way, for the compliment. So I switched over to my grandpa glasses. Hopefully this is a step up, but I have some wireframe somewhere back home, which I'm going to tomorrow, which is so exciting. 4 was from Justified, and they wanted to know if we had any dating advice. I guess in terms of dating advice, I would have to say if you're on a date, or if you've been dating someone and you're both kind of ready to be in a relationship together, sit down and think in a non-romantic context, would you be friends with them? Because if you would be friends with them, then a relationship won't work. That's happened to me a couple of times where I was just more excited to be in a relationship and be with someone than actually listening to my own feelings. And in retrospect, I realized that like personality-wise, I would never, ever, ever be friends with them. So that's probably why the relationships were one of the reasons why the relationships weren't successful. So that would be my dating advice. Justified also wanted to know what kind of guys we were attracted to, and I would have to say my ideal guy would be dark reddish, like chestnut brown haired, pale, 6'2", 3-ish guy who wore buffalo stripes and plaid and had a wood shop in the back of his yard where he would make tables and chairs and other furniture. And he would say things like, "I saw a robin today and it was really, really pretty. It's the prettiest color of red I've ever seen," and sweet stuff like that. So I guess the guy that I'm attracted to is a lumberjack. I like the gentle giants, I think, is what I like. Not like the gentle fatties, but the gentle giants, the big guys who look like they could take your head off, but they're actually not going to. I can't pronounce your name. Tamayn. Tamayn. Tamayn? Well, anyway, you were asking if we were going to have kids, would we adopt or have a surrogate? And if we had a surrogate, how involved would the mother be, and would it be a friend? As an adoptee, I will definitely adopt kids. In an ideal world, I will be able to adopt 2 kids from South Korea, but they have very strict adoption laws, so I don't think that'll happen. But I definitely want to adopt kids because that's an important part of my identity and something like I feel like I would know how to raise an adopted kid. Um, and I have talked to some of my really close friends about surrogacy, and even doing like even us having a kid, and the ideas are usually they're fun, and you think about how like attractive or unattractive your kids would be and what kind of things they do, and then you get into the things like how you would parent them, where you would live, and then you realize that it's not going to work out. Like my best friend, we want to have a kid together when we're older, but I really want them to go through the same private school education that I had, just because I feel like it gave me a good head on my shoulders. But my friend is completely anti-suburbia, so she would rather have our kid go to public school or live on the farm in Vermont with her and her partner. So she's a lesbian, by the way. So, it depends on the circumstance, but I think I would probably adopt first, just because that's closer to my heart than actually having a child, which is twisted, but yeah. XVR692, you wanted to know if we had a fag hag, and I have many fag hags. Although I don't have one specific, like, girlfriend who just attracts all the gays, like, she just has a lot of gay friends, but I definitely have a lot of girlfriends where I am the gay best friend or the gay friend, and they are my girlfriends, I guess. That's all for now. My question for the week is, what is your shade of gray? So think about it. Viewers, subscribers, think about it. You can post a written response, or you could post a video response. Maybe take us to a place that represents your shade of gray. Next video, I will be doing that. So stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed my lack of clothing and my disgusting acne on my forehead. But yeah, this is Friday. Peace out.